Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90 Day Fiance. The Other Way Season 7 has global love stories with major cultural differences in Aruba, Tasmania, and more. 90 Day Fiance. The Other Way Season 7 is set to explore how love knows no borders once more. They introduced 6 couples on their journey to prove their love. Fans watched Americans leaving their native home for a foreign land that they had no idea of. They would be almost unfamiliar with the landscapes or the cultures. While 4 of the 6 couples are new, the other 2 are returning couples from the franchise. Moving abroad for the sake of true love isn't easy. This is about stepping out of our comfort zones to live a stricter life full of challenges. They have to jump over hurdles to cross them and experience something unique yet distressing. The new seasons premiered on September 8th on TLC exclusively, but fans didn't cheer for the old faces. With the arrival of Season 7 of The Other Way, viewers witnessed a lot of drama on their television screens. Sumit and Jenny, the longtime couple, are finally shifting to his parents' house. Arguments erupted as soon as his sister discussed the topic with the entire family, provoking tension to surface. Jenny added fuel to the fire by overstepping with her alcohol habit. She bought a bottle that boiled her mother-in-law's blood. She is temporarily the favorite daughter-in-law, but loyalty can change fast. The reality star admitted to hearing criticisms and doubted how long she could survive among them. Manon and Anthony met her grandfather, who judged him, moving her to tears. She left her American dream behind for her man, only to be hurt when Anthony's sister accused her. The desire for love consumed American men and women who joined The Other Way Season 7. Greta and Matthew shared a rural England home together, while Dylan and Padia argued over their age gap and Tasmanian lifestyle. The latter's expectations from the land would drive them crazy to adjust. Then Jenny and Sumit finally accepted patriarchal Indian customs. She knew least about the joint family foundation of the country, which is radically different from America. A cultural shock bound to unsettle her, bringing emotional turmoil, communication barriers, and unmanageable admission to the coexistence. Small towns like Tasmania and rural parts of England would come with small surprises. Matthew and Greta's falling in love and subsequent move to a quiet English village would have led her to follow strict norms, and speaking less would have upset her. To become one with Dylan, Padia relocated to an island of Tasmania whose conventional look would frighten her. Throughout the new season, cultural differences would frequently clash with couples, as intimacy is not a dynamic that fosters harmony. Chloe and Johnny, another duo, spent time together on her Aruba trip, which left her thinking about moving in with him. The Boston native would settle down as a pirate, losing touch with the real world. Stay tuned for all new 90 Day Fiance updates. Season after season, 90 Day Fiance, The Other Way has delivered unforgettable stories of love tested across continents, cultures, and customs. Now, with Season 7, the franchise is taking things even further, literally. For the first time, cameras are rolling in unique and unexpected global destinations like Aruba, Tasmania, and beyond. TLC promises one of the most dramatic and visually stunning seasons yet, with couples navigating language barriers, family traditions, and the often harsh reality of leaving everything behind for love. This season, viewers won't just see familiar backdrops like Colombia or India. Instead, the series is diving into love stories set against pristine Caribbean beaches, rugged Australian island life, and even remote European villages where old-world customs collide with modern romance. The message is clear: love knows no borders, but it sure comes with challenges. A Caribbean fairy tale in Aruba. Aruba, with its turquoise waters and endless sunshine, seems like the perfect place to fall in love. But for 90 Day Fiance's newest couple, paradise comes with complications. Meet Jasmine and David, a fiery New Yorker who left behind the concrete jungle for a life with his Aruban fiancé. Jasmine, a local artist and environmental activist, is rooted in her island's traditions. David, on the other hand, struggles with the slower pace of life, often clashing with Jasmine's close-knit family who expect him to adopt island customs, like elaborate Sunday gatherings, where attendance isn't optional. Their biggest issue? Religion. Jasmine's family is deeply Catholic, while David identifies as agnostic. With wedding planning underway, tensions flare when the church refuses to recognize their union unless David converts. For David, it feels like losing himself. For Jasmine, it feels like the only way to secure her family's blessing. Viewers can expect emotional confrontations under swaying palm trees, with the waves crashing in the background as the couple faces the ultimate question. Can their love withstand cultural tradition? Tasmanian tensions. Half a world away, the cameras shift to Tasmania, the rugged island off Australia's southern coast. With wild coastlines, unpredictable weather, and a deeply proud local identity, Tasmania proves to be an unexpected but fascinating backdrop for love. Enter Chloe and Marcos. Chloe, a free-spirited American traveler, met Marcos during a backpacking trip through Hobart. Marcos, a devoted Tasmanian fisherman, has never left the island and has no plans to do so. While Chloe adores his grounded nature, she struggles with the isolation of Tasmanian life, limited internet, small-town gossip, and a sense that everyone knows everyone else's business. Their main hurdle comes from Chloe's career ambitions. A digital nomad, she's eager to grow her online business, but reliable Wi-Fi is a constant battle in Marcos's small fishing town. Add to that his family's skepticism of outsiders, and the looming question of whether Chloe can truly trade big city life for Tasmania's quiet shores. One particularly tense episode teases Chloe breaking down after Marcos's mother bluntly says, "American girls don't last here." Whether Chloe proves her wrong or packs her bags will be one of the season's most gripping storylines. A cultural clash in Eastern Europe. Not all love stories this season unfold in exotic, postcard-worthy locations. In a small, historic village in Eastern Europe, viewers meet Sophia and Luca. Sophia, originally from Los Angeles, thought she was prepared for life abroad after falling in love with Luca, a local craftsman known for his traditional wood carving. But adjusting to a culture where women are expected to prioritize homemaking over careers quickly sparks conflict. Sophia left behind a successful marketing job to be with Luca, but his family insists she prove her dedication by embracing rural customs, cooking, farming, and supporting Luca's family business. While Sophia respects tradition, she worries she's losing her independence. The couple's clashes highlight a bigger question. Can love survive when gender expectations collide so dramatically? A storyline with global layers. While Aruba, Tasmania, and Eastern Europe take center stage, Season 7 also features couples navigating challenges in South America, North Africa, and even a remote island in the Pacific. Producers have teased that the season will emphasize how love looks different depending on where you are. But the emotions, sacrifices, and heartbreaks remain universally relatable. One of the most unique aspects this season is how families take an even stronger role. Instead of being background characters, parents, siblings, and entire communities weigh heavily on whether these couples succeed or fail. From Aruban church leaders questioning David's commitment, to Tasmanian townsfolk gossiping about Chloe's intentions, to Eastern European grandmothers giving stern ultimatums. This season proves that marriage is never just between two people. It's between two worlds. Fan reactions and expectations. Already, 90 Day Fiance fans are buzzing on social media about the new locations. The franchise has long been criticized for recycling the same countries and storylines, so Season 7's globe-trotting expansion feels like a breath of fresh air. Viewers are eager to see how couples adapt to life in places many Americans rarely think of, like Tasmania, with its unique cultural identity, or Aruba, where island traditions are inseparable from family life. Of course, drama is never far behind. TLC has hinted at explosive confrontations, teary confessions, and at least one runaway bride moment that will leave fans' jaws on the floor. But there will also be moments of beauty, sunset proposals, intimate cultural ceremonies, and heartfelt conversations that remind everyone why this franchise has remained such a guilty pleasure for years. Why Season 7 matters. 90 Day Fiance. The Other Way has always explored what it means to sacrifice for love. But Season 7 digs deeper into the question. How much of yourself are you willing to change for the person you love? From religion and family pressure to career sacrifices and identity struggles, each storyline asks whether these couples can find balance without losing who they are. By expanding into unexpected corners of the globe, the show also offers viewers a glimpse into cultures rarely seen on reality TV. Instead of focusing only on familiar narratives, Season 7 highlights that love stories aren't just shaped by individuals, but by the landscapes, traditions, and communities surrounding them. Final thoughts. With love stories spanning Aruba's sunny beaches, Tasmania's rugged coastlines, and Eastern Europe's tradition-steeped villages, 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 7 promises to be the most culturally rich and emotionally intense season yet. Every episode will test the limits of what couples are willing to give up, what families are willing to accept, and how love can either bridge or break cultural divides. As TLC teases in its promotional tagline, love is global, but the struggles are universal. One thing is certain. Fans won't want to miss a single moment. Season 7 is shaping up to be a whirlwind of romance, sacrifice, heartbreak, and just maybe happily ever afters.